Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIII. I'm your host today, Dark Mazda for Dark Mazda Series Gaming, and if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe, and we're going to continue with our adventure. Lightning and the others leave Snow behind with the crystallised Serah as they continue their flight across the glassy expanse of Lake Bresha. The four companions spy a large contingent of Sanctum soldiers. In order to hunt down and exterminate the Purge fugitives, the government is mobilising an inordinate number of troops. The excessive reaction is further proof of Cocoon's fear and hatred of Pulse. Even those who have barely come into contact with lower world elements cannot be permitted to exist. This all-consuming fear of some imagined corruption is the origin of the Purge. The entire population of a town was subjected to the Purge simply for living near the uncovered Pulse Fal'Cie. It was Cocoon's citizens, in their terror, who allowed such an extreme policy to become a reality. The government simply acted in response to the will of the people, and Eden, the Fal'Cie, who guides the Sanctum, gave its tacit consent through silence. Now, after untold bloodshed, a military net is closing in around the fleeing Lassie, driven by the clamouring of a panicked and angry populace. So welcome back, guys. We finished off here last time, and we're going to head over here to our next event. Looks like we've got a boss fight.
Stay close. I want to look around.
Well, that looks nasty. Change the diversity until we're sure of how much damage it's going to do us. There we go, this should finish it off.
It's charging up.
Charging? What are you talking about? Charging for what?
It's last moments.
I guess we need to finish it off before... Yep, before it absolutely knacks us. Get its stagger bar right the way up. See if we can get his stagger bar up just a bit more. got it to 400%, so we'll start hitting it. Look at that, its health bar's going right down straight away. There we are. Just like that. Up in arms. Crystarium expanded. The Synergist role is now available to Saz. The Saboteur role is now available to Vanille.
Check it out!
Come on, hop to it. Let's go.
This'll make things easier.
Yeah, knowing our luck, it's probably missing an engine.
You shouldn't be so negative.
And
Yeah, you
shouldn't
tell
get
him,
your
Vanille.
hopes up.
That's Hopeless's job. He's the one who's always negative. That bird there, it's obviously a spy, isn't it? Sanctum spy.
Switching to base. The C spot. I repeat, the C spot. Pulse Fal'Cie confirmed.
You gonna lend me a hand or what?
Commencing cleanup protocol.
Clean up. Let me help.
Right, so we snore now. It's not going good for him.
What's he doing? Watch yourself! Stay alert! What's happening?
Eidolon Battle Tutorial. This tutorial explains how to fight mighty beings known as Eidolons. Defeat them in combat and their powers will be yours to command, but be warned, attacking alone will not overcome them. At the start of the battle against an Eidolon, a time limit is imposed on you via a doom counter. As you demonstrate your power to the Eidolon, its gestalt gauge will slowly fill. Attack the Eidolon until this gauge is full, and then press X to claim victory. Attacks are not the only way to charge the gauge. Using the Libra technique may provide you with hints as to which additional abilities can be used. Defensive roles are effective against the Shiva sisters. So we need to switch him over into Sentinel mode.
Come on then.
I think that's that done. I didn't think we were going to make it there, to be fair, but we did. So Snow gets his Eidolon. Shiva Eidolis. ATB level up. Snow gained an ATB gauge segment.
The twin sisters. I gotta hand it to you for taking them down. But don't gloat just yet. Might come a time you wish you'd let them end it. And made things easy. He's a lassie. Take him.
Back off.
You want to keep breathing? Shut up and come quiet.
Well, that's nice. Thank you very much, Fang.
Bring her this way! Careful now! Come on!
Well, they're obviously different soldiers.
Serah! Serah! Shut it!
Stand down.
You two. Why are you helping them?
If I were you, I'd worry about myself.
Give me that! What? Did we get him? We got one of them. They're still behind us!
Stop that! Hey! I said stop! You wanna die?
How are you gonna lose them?
You got me, kid.
Then let me!
No, thank you. They're still on us? We're taking hits. Come on, give me a break. Hang on.
Wow, that looks amazing.
For the love of all that's good.
Next, an update on the status of the Purge. Just moments ago, the Sanctum announced the successful conclusion of the Purge, along with the safe arrival of the cocoon migrants to their new homes on Pulse.
Yes, that is correct. There's no denying the enormity of the strain the Purge placed on us all. But given the tens of millions of lives at stake, there truly was no alternative.
Primarch Daisley stood by the move, stressing the necessity of the relocation. When asked about the possibility of future purges, the Primarch remained non-committal, stating only that he would seek counsel with the Fal'Cie Eden and weigh all options before making a decision.
Yeah, that's right. If it makes the Sanctum look bad, it never even happened.
In all the centuries since the War of Transgression, Cocoon has been spared pulse aggression and prospered for it. It is essential that we maintain this peace. That is the Sanctum's focus. We will continue employing every resource available to combat these threats to the harmony of our society.
Meaning, we'll be running for the rest of our lives.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
who is this guy?
I mean, what do they teach kids these days? He's Gallant Daisley, the Sanctum Primarch. Murderer-in-Chief.
According According to our Insta
Just
poll,
another
nearly
tool of
90%
the
of Cocoon
Fal'Cie.
citizens agree with the Sanctum's handling of the Purge. 70% of respondents said they would also support additional purges were the need to arise.
Let's purge everybody. That'll fix it. Oh, hey. Points for perseverance. A Sanctum Fal'Cie up close and personal. Cocoon's own light in the sky. Here we go again.
Fly in. We'll lose him in there.
I like this Fal'Cie.
There's more of them!
The Vile Peaks, Cocoon Deadlands.
Hey.
Hey, wake up! You gotta wake up! Look!
Oh. Hey, slow down!
Ready!
Gotta keep you kids safe, right?
We've got some little minions to take care of.
Glad that's over.
Man, I'm beat. What? No break?
They're tracking us.
I know that. I know that, but we aren't soldiers. We don't have your kind of stamina.
You got enough to complain.
Oh, that's... Forget it!
I think,
I'd stick with her if I were you.
later then.
Come on, let's get going.
Get going to where, exactly? The whole of Cocoon's against us. No matter how far we run, there's no escape. That Seath clock, it's still a ticking.
There's still time. You give up too easy, old man.
I'm not giving up. There's some things that you just can't change. A kid like you would not understand.
Yeah, I'm a kid. I don't understand.
Well, I guess we can be fugitives together. Oh. You ready?
Ready!
Hey.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're ready to go. Let's just check behind us to see if there's anything that we can pick up. You know, normally when we backtrack we find a chest or something. No, but there isn't anything here, so we're just going to continue on. Which way are you going, Neil?
End of the road.
But at least it's not the end of the line.
Looks like we're viewing boredom again.
The big one's coming.
Day 11, the seaside city of boredom. And these are like the flashback events, fills in some of the backstory.
You look dreamy, Farron. Wishing on fireworks, were you? And you call yourself a soldier? Ah.
Sorry, Lieutenant. But I really don't think guard duty is my calling, sir.
Well, lucky for you, your shift just ended. Pack it up and go home.
But, sir...
SciComm found something in the vestige nearby. They don't want the Guardian Corps here stepping on their toes. Huh. I'm sure you heard about the accident at the Uriday Gorge energy plant, and how it has the SciComm lads in a tizzy.
Yeah. More incident than accident. Something Pulse related.
You're taking tomorrow off?
Sir, for my birthday, sir. My sister, she insisted on it.
21, huh? Maybe it's a good time to send off that letter of recommendation for officer training.
Lieutenant.
You're past due for a promotion, Farron. Think of your sister, and your future, and, keep your nose out of trouble.
Out of SciComm business, you mean?
Yeah. Nothing good'll come of it. Nothing but grief. Whoa, look at that one! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
How right you were, Lieutenant. Just you?
For now, I guess. Should we wait?
They'll catch up, eventually.
Hope has access to the Synergist role. Synergists play a supporting role in combat, using their abilities to enhance and strengthen themselves and their allies. As a Synergist, Hope can learn abilities to improve the party's defensive capabilities. Currently, Hope can use the Protect spell, which raises the target's resistance to physical damage. As he develops in the role of Synergist, Hope will also be able to learn Shell, which boosts magic resistance. With both of these spells at his disposal, Hope will be able to help the party endure a wide variety of attacks. When he has gained adequate CP, open the main menu and select Crystarium to teach him Shell via Crystallised. We're going to do that now. Just have a quick look behind us.
What now?
Because you never know.
All the junk around here came from Pulse, didn't it?
I'm going to quickly get this before we look at the... Alright, let's save it.
stuff is what was left over from the scrap the Fal'Cie took from Pulse to repair Cocoon.
Okay, continuing on. There's been quite a lot of cutscenes in this episode.
Dead end. Guess we have to go back. I don't see any way over that. Can we get through this way, you think? You know where you're going, right?
I've been here on missions before.
Missions. Nothing to do with the Purge, though.
The Purge is SciComm's baby. Our military is split into two arms. The Public Security and Intelligence Command, known as SciComm, and the Guardian Corps. I was Guardian Corps, Bodum Security Regiment.
Wait, but I don't get it. If you're not SciComm, then why did you board the train?
For Serah.
Day 13, Bodum Station.
Join the end of the line. Attention Purge deportees. Follow instructions and stay in your lines. Personal belongings will be returned upon arrival. Halt! Do not leave your lines! This is for your own safety! Huh? What's the GC doing here? This op's under SciComm direction.
So direct me. Let me on. I want to be purged.
Only civs get purged. Sanctum staff and soldiers are exempt. Huh?
Then I quit.
Line up!
Excuse me. Hey, lady. What gives?
I volunteered.
Really? You don't look ready to go quiet into that good night.
You want quiet? You better take the next train.
Well, now I really want to see what you're up to.
I had to rescue Serah before they transported the vestige to Pulse, and out of my reach. My only chance to save her was to join the Purge.
You're telling me you got on that train so you could save your sister? That's crazy. I could never do something like that.
It's not a question of can or can't. There are some things in life you just do.
Easy for someone like you to say.
Proper bums everybody out, doesn't he? Are we hopeless? Guess you want to hand up and all, do you?
She left me.
Boo friggin' who?
1, 2, 3, we go.
What are you up to? Hey! Wait up! Can't keep up with this girl.
Saz has gained access to the Synergist role. Synergists play a supporting role in combat, using their abilities to enhance and strengthen themselves and their allies. Saz can learn abilities to improve the party's offense capabilities. Currently Saz can use Faith Spell, which raises the target's magic attribute, increasing the damage dealt by that target's spells. As he develops in the role of Synergist, Saz will be able to learn Bravery, which boosts the target's strength. With both of these spells at his disposal, Saz will be able to vastly improve the party's effectiveness against a variety of opponents. When he has gained adequate CP, open the menu and select Crystarium to teach him Bravery. Well, I've already done that, so that's good. At times you will encounter enemy groups engaged in battle with one another. With their attentions occupied, it becomes easier for you to initiate combat with a preemptive strike. Coming into contact with a member of either side will initiate a battle against both. However, the enemies may not even notice your presence at first, continuing to fight one another instead. When this occurs, it is most effective to concentrate all of your attacks against the side you expect to have the most trouble defeating. Once you have defeated the first group of enemies with help from their foes, you can turn and fight the already weakened second faction. Pick your targets poorly and you may be left waging a long and bitter battle against overwhelming odds. Okay, it's good to know. Okay, so that is going to be it for this episode of Final Fantasy XIII. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, and if there's anything you would like to mention, please don't hesitate to mention it in the comments section below. I've been your host, Dark Master, for Dark Master Series Gaming, and until next time when we continue our journey, that's goodbye from me for now, and I will see you guys on the flip side.